right, cool. We're here with Remmel and Herman of N Seagulls, and
Hello.
you guys cover. You do bluegrass music, right? Banjos and
Sort of.
accordion,
Yeah.
sort of. Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are huge. YouTube. Being huge on YouTube, it's a great thing in America. Worldwide, I think. You got 32 million views for Thunderstruck.
Yeah.
Originally by AC/DC, somewhere around there. What was your first impression when you heard or you saw that you hit 32 million views?
Well, I think the most impressive moment was 100,000 hits. Maybe that was the breaking point. Yeah, we were kind of surprised with the whole thing because they weren't meant to be other than just promo material. So I think some of us said that if it's gonna hit 100,000, it's gonna be really weird, and
Yeah.
But yeah, surprised but really happy, of course. I mean, it's kind of cool.
Yeah, no, exactly. I mean, it's awesome because you guys come from Finland.
Yep.
And there's a lot of other cool bands that come from Finland. There's a few Children and Laura Morty also, death metal. Speaking of which, have you guys thought of maybe doing a death metal cover of one of those bands? Like, I don't know, even black metal, just to say, let's see how it will go.
We've thought of something, but they're pretty difficult to convert, especially with the vocal thing.
Yeah. That's. I mean,
we had some songs from Children of Bottom in mind, but
yeah,
they're not there yet. So we'll see, maybe.
It's pretty awesome. Maybe pretty sick to watch. Hear you guys play, right? Brothers in Farms just came out last year, September 9th.
Yeah.
And you had a previous album to that one too. But what pushed you to say, let's make another album? Let's make a second album.
Well, we just obviously wanted to keep going and doing things, and we managed to get the label, which was nice. So
Yeah.
of course we wanted to continue. We still are planning to do something.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe it was a kind of a natural thing to continue from where we got of the first album. The second one is somewhat better sounding, maybe closer to the live performance, but so hopefully next year we will cut the third one and see how that goes then.
That's pretty great because I mean, I'm sure your fans are like raving about it and they want to hear more. Like they want to see how much you can push the envelope with covering songs and then get more stuff out there. I think one of the highlights of the album for me was the first one, Aces High.
Okay.
A big Iron Maiden fan, huge Maiden fan. I'm sure you guys are also fans. How was it a complicated song to get down with all the instrumentation like the banjo and the
You mean Aces High?
yeah, Aces High.
Yeah, I think we started. The first idea was that we should have the balalaika.
Yeah.
You bought a balalaika, and
Yeah.
it's just, the riffs just sounded like, yes, we have to do this.
Yeah.
So,
it's a Russian 3-string instrument. And
Yeah.
Kind of. But it was pretty tough actually, wasn't it? Because we were kind of struggling with the rhythm idea.
Oh, yeah.
Because there always has to be some sort of an idea what kind of basic like the rhythm idea is going to be, and I think our bass player came up with the kind of a jungle thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I heard it's Iron Man has a galloping sound, so when you guys mimicked it with the instrumentation, I was like, oh, I'm like, wait, this is exactly like you get all those instruments and just throw in Iron Maiden in there, It sounds pretty good, pretty awesome, pretty sick.
Thank you. That's nice to hear.
Like I've anybody that can cover any famous band song with anything besides a guitar, I'm like, these guys are talented. So, so Iron Maiden is going on tour. You guys gonna be able to check them out or no?
We saw them last summer, was it?
Yeah.
In a festival in
Switzerland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're huge in Europe. I mean, they're huge worldwide,
Oh, yeah.
but they tour a lot in Europe. We're happy they're here this year again. sold out show pretty much, I'm sure.
In LA?
Yeah, they're gonna be at the San Bernardino over by the desert. You know, they're bringing us out to the heat and dry us up. And cheers
Okay.
like monkeys.
Yeah, I would like to see them live, but I've never had the actual chance to see the whole show. I mean, we saw maybe, I don't know, 5 or 6 songs at the festival, but
Yeah, nice. That's pretty cool. I mean,
yeah.
you get to see 1-2 songs. That's life changing.
Oh yeah. But it would be nicer to see the actual show because the festival shows are always kind of a little bit cut. So
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, you do have like a 5-4 song set list, for
Yeah.
some of them, obviously. Besides the YouTube fan base that you have acquired with the past 3 years, I would say, how is the crowd in terms of seeing you guys live show? Are they like, enjoying it? Do you see them interact with the, sing along with the lyrics? Obviously, it's, awesome songs, but like, how's the crowd based on from your standpoint, point when you're on stage, you like see them like responding good?
yeah,
They are,
actually really well, depending on the country a lot.
Yeah, French people are very, they're crazy.
Yeah.
They're really crazy.
Yeah, which is good, in a good way.
Yeah.
And,
I mean, we've had mosh pits, wall of death going and crowd surfing, and then some places people are just standing and listening to just kind of like in an actual concert.
That's pretty sick. That's good to hear.
Yeah, it's the same thing in the US. There's quite a big difference in how people react in different parts of
sometimes it's really hard to read the audience react. It's like after the show you get like response.
Yeah.
What would you say is your favorite country that you've toured so far? In terms of everything,
That's a tough one. Because there's good sites in every country. I mean, of course, some countries are pretty much closer, so it's logistically it's easier. But
USA is kind of challenging because this is the home of bluegrass and country music, so it's like every gig is like, all right, there's gonna be country music bigger.
Yeah.
It's like they know the thing.
Yeah, but that kind of keeps a little. There's a good side to that too. I mean, some people actually like it that we kind of do something different with the traditional instrumentation.
Yeah. That's good because I was gonna ask you that too. I was bring it up because it is, America is the homeland of bluegrass. So when I heard you guys were from Finland, I'm like, yeah, that's crazy. Like why not play, some death metal or black metal or typical, metal? And then you said, no, let's go with that. Like, what drove you to actually say, let's just do that instead of anything else, any other genre? This is just kind of like an idea that you wanted to mess around with.
I guess it was originally a side project for the other guys. I joined in almost 4 years ago now. It was a side project for them.
Which was the point when we started to get towards bluegrass. Before that, it was more like spaghetti western. I played Telecaster, and at that point I took banjo and started to play that. So
Maybe a lot of it comes from the instrumentation, that it's always kind of a thing for us to maybe to pick up some new instruments. Like he bought a dobro, a resonator guitar, and there's flute and all kinds of stuff but the basics is of course the upright bass, banjo, accordion, and we've added a drum kit, which is not usually a bluegrassy instrument, but yeah, starting from side project, and then it just kind of took off by 100% accident. So
that's good. So that's awesome. That's great because you do cover also "Sad but True" by Metallica. I don't know if you guys are aware that they had a performance at the Grammys here.
Yeah.
With Lady Gaga, and there was a little mishap from the mic.
oh,
Yeah, Twitter loved that.
Oh my God, that was beautiful. Have you thought of maybe doing any collaborations with any artists? Say, hey, come join us and you'll sing for a song. Like, have you ever tried reaching out to one of the artists and say, we'll do the instruments and you, let's say James Hetfield, you come and sing for us? Have you ever thought of that? Maybe doing that?
Not yet. There was an idea
Yeah.
making an album with the
Yeah.
artists, but not yet. We'll
Yeah.
see.
Sounds good.
See how it works.
Yeah.
But it would be cool to have people from really heavy
Yeah.
metal bands
Yeah.
come and do vocals, or maybe some other instruments.
Yeah.
I mean, have really.
We've met Winnie Paul in Argentina.
Yeah, in Brazil.
in
Yeah.
Brazil,
Nice.
So maybe.
Maybe
Yeah.
we should have asked him.
Yeah, I know, right?
I was too nervous. I only said hi. Are you Winnie Paul?
Yeah. Songs. What's your stand on other bands that are trying to mix, genres with metal? Like, there's folk metal, right? There's the like, for instance, there's the band called Tinger Cavalry. They play Mongolian folk with heavy metal. I dig them.
Yeah.
No respect for them. But what's your take on that? Like, do you think it's a great way to evolve and maybe reach out to the masses out there that are not really aware of what metal is?
Of course, always. I mean, doing things and mixing things, and especially folk and metal music seem to work pretty well together. I don't know, is it the rhythm or something? But of course, it's always a good way to kind of broaden your audience. I mean,
There's a good example in Finland. A band called Eläkeläiset. They also rewrite the lyrics in Finnish.
yes.
Nice.
It's like.
And the weirdest thing is that they're crazily popular in Germany and stuff like that.
That's it happens, right?
Yeah. But yeah, it's, in my opinion, at least, I think music is, it's open for everything. There's no rules. Just, go nuts, whatever. That's how it works.
Good. That's good. Well, that's it's pretty awesome to hear that you actually enjoy that, because I think metalheads are like, there's that division between genres, new metal, black metal, and stuff, just like that. But I think that it's time for them to kind of embrace the sound, because at the end of the day, we're all metalheads, and we grew up listening to Iron Maiden, Black Sabbath, AC/DC, and things start evolving, and change is good, and you guys are bringing that to the table, with playing bluegrass, covering Iron Maiden, Kiss. I mean, awesome bands, and to hear you guys play and just fucking go wild up on stage and stuff like that. I mean, it's pretty good, and we appreciate that. So,
And it's we've played a lot of heavy metal festivals, and it's been kind of nice that metalheads are really open.
Yeah.
For example, to our stuff, because I think the first couple of festivals we went to was kind of nerve-wracking, because you don't know if you're gonna get stoned off the stage, but everybody was going nuts and yelling like crazy, and so it seems to be also that the metalheads are the most kind of open audience too. I mean,
Yeah. Good. That's glad to hear.
yeah, not the most Puritan people.
Yeah.
No.
That's good. Well, I'm glad
but
to hear that.
it's kind of interesting that in metal music there is kind of strict genre lines then, but I
Yeah.
don't know what that is.
I guess it's been going on for years. We'll never figure it out.
Yeah.
But we are eventually in the near future hoping that you guys do a little cover of one of our favorite old time bands from me and my crew, the other three guys,
Yeah.
of Motorhead. That'd be pretty sick. Just
Yeah.
throwing an idea. You don't have to tell us anything, no heads up or nothing. Just throwing it out there.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. I've been listening to Motorhead since I was a small kid. I mean, what is the live album with the airplane on the cover? Hammersmith?
Live album on cover. Yeah.
Live in Hammersmith?
Hammersmith.
Yeah, I think that was the first
The first
Motorhead
record.
album
Yeah.
I heard, and I was blown away.
Yeah. Nice. First album we heard, I heard actually, was Ace of Spades.
Yeah.
And then I went back. I said, okay, this is good, but let's check their history. Let's see where they're from. I mean, when I heard Motorhead, I was like, yeah, this is what I want to listen to.
Yeah.
Forget Britney Spears.
Yeah, no more Justin Bieber.
Yeah, no way. I even fixed my hair differently. No, I'm just kidding. Never liked that guy anyways.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, it's time for us to wrap it up here at rockbreed.com. Once again, we're here with Herman and Remmel. I was close.
Yep.
From N Seagulls, and we're gonna bring you some sick footage or photos and whatnot a little bit later. So you guys stay tuned, and Yes. Okay.
Well, hello, this is Remmel,
And Herman from N Seagulls.
and you're watching rockberry.com.